People who snooze their morning alarms more than once every single morning. Why not just set a later alarm? The multiple alarms bring me out of my coma in stages. I have to wake up at 7:30. I have alarms at 7:00, 7:10, 7:15, 7:20, 7:25, 7:30, and 7:35 lol. Wait, are you me? I always set 2 alarms. The first is to jolt me out of a deep sleep. The second is to feel like I'm getting a bit more sleep and it's easier for me to get up on the second alarm. I hate getting out of bed on the first alarm on days I don't want to get up. It's too jarring for me. If it's somewhere I want to go, no problem. Work, I need 2 alarms. This. Sometimes I even set more just so I can ease my way into full consciousness. This is why I have 10 alarms. Sometimes I have crazy dreams in that 7-minute window. I do too. For some reason they are always memorable, unlike normal dreams. I once had a dream I was getting beaten up by Disney executives. Then I found my way to a library. Looked up myself on the computer. Went to a frat house. Destroyed their porch and finally went to a dock to meet with my lawyer, who is also a Navy SEAL. I've peeping love dreams like that. Nonsensical storylines yet somewhat comprehensive. I've had dreams where I start off chatting it up at a party in San Francisco. Transition to jumping from building to building looking for a burger spot. And end up in a boxing match at Venice Beach where a man throws me hundreds of feet into the ocean where I go snorkeling until I wake up. BC, there's a time in theory I'd like to get up. And last night's version of me is convinced this time I will definitely get up. This is the one for me. I love to think I'll get up at the first alarm. But I know at this point that I need my safety net of multiple alarms. I do this thing where if I want to wake up at a certain time and miss the alarm, I just accept that I've peeped up my day and possibly my future depending on what I had to get up for. Because I like to have a warning bell so I can wake up slowly and enjoy my bed. Same here. I need like 20 minutes of just laying there before I can get up. I actually feel lightheaded and unwell if I get up immediately when my first alarm goes off. I like waking up knowing I don't have to get up right away. Yeah, for me, I wake up and go on my phone for an hour before I have to actually get up. Who wants to wake up and immediately have to start their day? I absolutely must wake up at least 2 hours before I need to leave the house. I don't care how early I need to leave if I need to leave at 7. I'm waking up at 5. I just hate rushing around. I get it from my dad. I used to wake up extra early so I could watch Bewitched before school. And peruse the paper. Feeling like a grown-up. Now, as an adult, it's so I can get a little bit high and enjoy the morning before getting ready. People who wake up and immediately brush their teeth and leave are so weird to me. Sometimes I'm literally not conscious enough to recognize I need to get up the first couple of times it goes off. It might not be until the 3rd or 4th alarm that I remember I have somewhere to be. I don't mean my bed is warm and I don't want to go to work. I mean more like WTF is that noise, shut up, shut up. ETA. I do now have one of those fancy alarm clocks with a light that gradually gets brighter to wake you up. It helps a lot, but I often find myself instinctively shielding my eyes with my pillows or turning away. Still better than before. The best thing besides this that helps is to set a phone alarm that goes off 3 or 4 minutes after my alarm clock. I realized part of my issue was the amount of time between snoozed alarms was enough for me to completely fall back to sleep. So having shorter snooze times plus the light makes it easier to get up. My brain has been this way my entire life. I have always struggled to get up. Even as a baby, to wake up for all of my feeding times. Ike Mang, this is just how I am. Sometimes I don't even remember turning off the first alarm or 2. I had to start putting my alarm across the room because I would keep turning it off without actually waking up. Now I have 6 alarms over 2 hours and usually sleep through them all. I have repeatedly turned off a single alarm in my sleep and been late for things. The first alarm doesn't really wake me up. It only pulls me far enough out of sleep to make the noise stop. Then I wake up an hour or 2 or 3 later with no memory of turning the alarm off. I can have 8 alarms and sleep through them all. I physically have to put my phone way across the room to charge at night, so I have to get up to switch it off. If I don't, then I'll just sleep all the way through it. I have no idea how anyone wakes with 1 alarm. I genuinely cannot do that. I will sleep right through it. Even switching it off in my sleep. Yeah. I tried that. I got up to shut it off and went back to sleep. Only once. And then Sleep Me automatically got up and turned it off every time. The illusion of extra sleep is stupidly satisfying. True words. I intentionally set my alarm way earlier than I need to so I get extra sleep. It's insane, but it feels great. Like the way free food tastes better than the same food I pay for. Exactly. It's like when you wake up and realize you still have an hour of sleep before you actually need to get up. Except you do it on purpose. You actually lose sleep. But it gives the illusion of the opposite. My GF hates it though. Easing myself into the misery of being awake. My uncle doesn't take naps because he can't face morning twice. Lol. I've literally said that for decades. The guy who snoozes that alarm is a different person than the one who sets it. If I could wake up one day as the guy who set that alarm, my life might actually come together one day. I did set a later alarm. We really want to get up at the time we set on our alarm. We just can't. I used to be like that. I would set 3 to 5 alarms over a half hour. Then I learn a bit more about sleep and the REM cycle. I recognize that no sleep after the first alarm is actually helping me because it's not enough to complete a single REM cycle. That's when I started to fix it. Although it wasn't easy. Then, while in the military, I deployed for 6 months. I had a roommate and we were on different schedules. He worked noon to midnight. I worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I got home halfway through his sleep and he got up for work halfway through mine. I would be as quiet as possible. I would change outside of the room and only enter the room when I was ready to lie down. This man-child had 6 alarms spread across an hour. And he only ever go up for the last one. Despite someone trying to sleep in the same room. He and I got into yelling arguments about that several times. Now the idea of more than one alarm just pisses me off. I wake on the first one out of spite. That made me angry enough that I might start waking up on the first one out of spite. Pete that guy. I straight up negotiate with myself every morning on how much longer I can sleep in and still get to work/class on time. It's like the angel and devil on my shoulder, and it happens for each of my 10 alarms every morning. Sometimes I'm very convincing in my arguments and grant myself an extra 20 minutes. Others I only earn myself 5. My boyfriend is unbelievably tolerant. We set 2. The first alarm is a snuggle alarm. It gives us 5 minutes of touch and affection before the second one goes off and we have to deal with the outside world. That's so cute, omg. We've been blissfully married 9 years. It's fantastic. It helps me mentally prepare that I need to wake up in 15 minutes instead of having to immediately hop the peep out of bed and get ready for work. I used to snooze all the time. And my reasoning was, it takes me a while to wake up. I slept super heavy back then. So the once alarm was a no-go. I needed to be brought back to the waking world gradually. Each time the alarm went off, the more alert I became. After the 4th or 5th snooze, my mind and body were working together. And I could finally be okay with getting out of bed. This resulted in me setting my alarms earlier, so I could meet my actual wake-up time. Now I sleep straight about 6 hours and I'm good. No alarm needed. Because I'm an idiot. There. Are you happy? That's just big morning telling you that you have to be a chipper morning person. I accept you. And I certainly don't think you are an idiot. _ring_ if you get up now you could wash and blow dry your hair. _ring_ okay. A quick shower is still possible. _ring_ I guess I can skip breakfast. _ring_ texting boss kiddo is impossible this morning. Might run a few minutes late. I've literally exhausted missing wallet. Diarrhea. I've had it every other Friday 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. for 20 years. No one has ever mentioned a word to me about it. You want me to come into work and sweep the office chair? Didn't think so. I'll be there when my poop stop medicine kicks in. In the meantime, just tag me in the notes from the 9 a.m. This could have been an email meeting. Leave a like and a comment if you liked the video. Check out more Reddit related video. I am posting them daily. Subscribe to see more Reddit content.